we will be in YouTube very, very soon. But, but yeah. Anyways, for the news that is happening throughout what's this again? Brass Energy is we have very big things happening. First and foremost, the builder call every Monday. We changed that to builder projects. So people have the opportunity to work with mini projects in Brass Energy, and together with that is they would learn new skills. This is basically a way for them to get experience. It's somewhat of an internship before, like once they are confident with their skills, they can advertise themselves on different platforms or even Brass Energy so that they could look for opportunities that are paid. So with these mini projects as well, we will have upskilling webinars over every Friday to um, help you out with the builder projects. So the builder projects are basically a group of builders like us here, working together to achieve something really big. The first project is building out a Discord bot. So we already have people that are in charge of graphics, project management, this is again outreach, research, developers. So everyone's in the community. So if you are interested to join on that as well, you are welcome. Just hit us up on a message. The cool thing about this, guys, is once, let's say, the bot is successful, right, and it's placed on different communities, and obviously, this will be when the bot is released. Eventually, people will subscribe to a paid version of the bot, so you will have a chance to earn as well when the bot is on its paid subscription phase. So that's the concept of the mini projects. Your ideas are welcome here as well when building out these projects. So you have any cool ideas for the bot you want to build out? Obviously, we need your ideas on that as well. And the other thing is, next Friday or this Friday, we'll actually have a project management class. So everybody has the experience and learnings or the knowledge on how to properly handle a project with different methodologies such as Agile, Scrum, Kanban, and other cool methodologies that we will be offering. So that will be a class or a session over at Friday. So everything's free, by the way, so you can just feel free to hop on the call and then just learn while you're at it. And also, um, yeah, you guys know the funding is already here, so we're continually getting funding from different investors as well. So we're growing and growing back end, front end, and community, and that's one of the main, really big things. So, and then after that is, that's pretty much it when it comes to the updates. So, we're currently looking for people who's really interested in, like expanding their development or project management skills. Because the builder project is not only for you to like, work, work, work. It's also you learning all of it, like what it takes to become like be a part of a project. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that we have for everyone. And Web3 news. Well, Web3 is still in the bear market for sure. it's a
Not really news, but the same way we explored the ETH Safari, just quickly explore the
oh
Web3
yeah,
events happening
yeah.
throughout the world.
With Web3, obviously Web3, there's a slight growth in the market, so that's pretty big news for people. We've been seeing growth, not really like huge exponential growth, but we are seeing growth. that that's a sign of a bull run. So hopefully by the next 6 months, 6 to 8 months, we'll be experiencing bull run again, so that we can afford rice. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Yeah, and other news of AI as well, if you guys are interested with AI. DAL-E 3 just came out, so that's a really big thing now. People are able to basically create graphics basically with prompts. So this is powerful than Midjourney because Midjourney cannot write a text versus to DAL-E 3, which is native to ChatGPT. It's basically you will be able to chat and let it say that, hey, put some text to it, put some fonts to it. So that's a powerful thing to do. And if you are interested to like check it out, I have some cool links here that you could try out. If you guys have a Microsoft account, let me share my screen. If you guys have a Microsoft account, I think everybody would be able to do this. So I have this link. Um, it's on Bing. They don't tell you it's DALL-E 3, but it's basically DALL-E 3. Um, Here's what I have created so far. Um, Wait, how do you? Okay, so as you can see here, it says powered by DALL-E 3. So what do you guys want to see? Darth Vader holding a poster saying, "I need help." Okay. So I already have some Buzz Lightyear here to infinity and beyond, just trying it out. Another cool ideas that we created as well. Unsafe, okay. Um, SpongeBob. So that's really strict when it comes to like copyrighted stuff.
If I can come in,
Yeah.
I thought you usually have the whole sessions during the week talking about this specific
Yeah,
creative.
I
So
was
I hope
just
I'm not
yeah, I was just
distracting.
no, I was just sharing something new to people. Yeah, so as you can see,
Okay.
guys, these are the things that they can, do. So feel free to go to the link that I shared to you guys, and yeah, let's get back to the resume review.
I was thinking, yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, there's an event in South Africa, no, in case anyone here is in South Africa. So come on, you would like to experience that. It's in real life, a Bitcoin summit. So hey, that's it. Nothing too much.
All right, that sounds good. So yeah, we have the first resume here from Hamza, but let us check if we have Hamza, right? Because we're checking resumes that are people that are actually here in the call. See you. Oh yeah, we don't have Hamza, so we move on to the other one, which is vanishing. Yeah,
Yes,
vanishing. Yep. But before vanishing, I think we have blue. Let's check blue.
I think. By the way, there's a lot of improvement in his resume. I noticed. Blue, congratulations.
Yeah, let's open blue.
That's. I think. And it's good. What more can we say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy with this. This looks
Is the
good.
photo too small? But
Yeah, it's too small. Yeah. I think you can do away with that by, like putting it onto remove background and then put the actual PNG of your PFP there. I think that would really look well versus to like one square PFP that is little, right? Another like one of the websites that you could use is remove.bg or not. It's a cool website that you could do. So try to chuck that in over at remove.bg and then put the character and then resize it to maximize so that at least we can see. Other than that, I don't have any issues with the I don't have any concerns with the resume. Everything's all good. How about you and Ine?
yeah, sure. Does Blue know how to, you know, more or less put in the avatar? Maybe Blue, you can say something on that if you know how to, if you understand what Mark said.
Yeah, I actually provided the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Blue, here's what you can do. Your PFP, right? There's a background. So the background on it looks a little bit weird when it comes to like your color here. It contradicts with the blue. So what you can do, remove the background using the remove.bg um, website. Drag your photo there and then basically get put back the PFP that doesn't have a background anymore. I think that would look good on your resume. But yeah, how about you, Ine? Do you have any tips?
All right. Nope.
Okay, but regardless of it having a PFP or not, the improvement that you did here is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hope you get clicks or interviews with this resume too.
Oh, hyperlinking the projects?
Yeah, hyperlinking the projects too, like their Twitter account
So
or their
Blue,
official website. Yeah.
so Blue, if you got that, your PFP and linking your um the projects that you made them. Yep, that's
Yeah,
just about it.
that's the only thing. Huge improvement, Blue. Thank you so much for applying all these amazing things. So yeah, I hope when you apply you use this resume, and I really hope that you get those calls, right, and confirm get that jobs.
Absolutely. I'll definitely be waiting to see Wanderlust's review of his. So I'll check that.
Yep. And also going back to vanishing, let's open vanishing. All right. So would you want to start, Ine?
Well, the colors are a bit distracting. So vanishing, softer colors would be good on this. Too much space down here. Spread it out. Increase your. Oh, you said you don't have much experience, so well, I mean, Web 2 experience. I mean, you have a bachelor's, so at least what are you doing right now? Are you volunteering anywhere? Are you part of a fellowship? Things like that. You can put it in. The formatting is not very good, so there's a lot of space. Fill in these spaces with, compare your resume with others and then pick and choose what fits and what doesn't. Put your social media, at least whichever you're most active on. Twitter, if you have a blog, Medium, your Discord, things like that. Mark?
Yeah. Checking on this, the background, the black ink spreading or the splatter doesn't really fit you being, tech wise or anything. So what we could do is remove those, and you, like Annie said here, use neutral colors, pastel if you can, a combination of white and pastel. Those would fit perfectly. So similar to what we have here for blue, right? She utilized the colors even from the start. This was a really good looking what's the second resume, because she used the color correctly. She also used the color with her headers, right? Like the contact, the work history, the skills, and education, affiliation, and certificates. Um, what you could also go away with this one is um, make sure there is, since you are doing a division here on the left side and the right side, what you can do is have a solid color on the left, and then on the right is like a white color. If Let me show that to you over at Canva here to give you an idea. Let me create a custom size. Okay, right.
I think vanishing, you can use Canva on your phone.
Yeah, you can use
If
Canva
there's
on your
an
phone.
issue.
So what you could do here is I use this square, right? So what color do you like? Green. So let's go with the, okay. Alright, let's go with that, right? So you could do this on your resume, right? 20% on the left side, 80% on the right. That has like a solid base color to it. Because the issues right now is we have a gradient. The gradient looks good on different graphics, but it doesn't really apply well to like resumes. These are good for posters, but gradients are not really commonly used when it comes to like resumes. What you could also do here is, yes, there's the name here, and then the title below it is not in line, right? So what you could do again is, let's get a text here. What you could do, okay, say vanishing, right? And then a position which is here, computer technician. Okay, computer technician. Then resize that. I use
Is
Lato. What? Your microphone is cutting in and out.
no, it's okay.
Okay. So that could be a good start, right? Like your name and then your title here. And put it on bold. So, and then the blue line. Well, it doesn't really suit well for the blue line. So it should have like a one color scheme going on. So similar to, let's say, This one, right?
Yeah, that's not gray, but that's okay.
The one.
Uh,
Which one?
but this
This is blue. What I'm trying to
you.
say is blue.
Okay.
This is steel. I know it's steel. Just giving up an example. So this could be a good example here. It's up to you if you want to choose a different color, right? I'm just giving you what's this again? Detailed way on how to improve it, but it's really up to you if you want to improve it. Okay. So with this one as
Or
well,
probably just
yeah, go ahead.
removing the splatters on the resume. The gradient from white to green looks okay, you think? Or
The white to green. Well, computer doesn't
from
really
the bottom to
screen green, right? And gradient isn't really something that people a lot use. Maybe a gradient of gray to white. A lot of people use those. This is the first time for me seeing a gradient on a resume that is like a green color, right? But
probably if you're an artist, this would fly.
yes,
Hmm?
definitely, if you are an artist, you can go away with any colors as long as you perfectly work that out. But the based on the resume here, where he's focusing on being a technician. So, but here's the question, Vanishing. What positions are you looking for in Web3? Right? Are you looking for
Technical
a
roles.
moderator position, a community manager one, a blockchain expert, or what are you trying to look for in Web3?
I mean, what can you glean from this if you mark? I mean, what kind of um, positions would he apply for here? So technicals, I mean, are you good with bots? Vanishing, Discord bots, Telegram bots.
Yeah, like setting those
Can
up.
you create them?
Yeah.
Can you create them?
No, the question is, what are you trying to look for in Web3? Right? Like, what positions are you looking for in Web3? Yeah, you are exactly correct, Alpha. That's why I asked for like, hey, what are the things that you are looking for in Web3? Because a computer technician is an on-site role, a support role on conventional companies such as like Web2. These are on demand. But on Web3, everybody's a technician. Everybody repairs their own computer. If not, they just go to the mall, right? Have it repaired. So that's why I was asking, hey, if you're aiming towards a moderator, we can work something out for a moderator. If we're aiming something for a developer, right, or an outreach. So what are the current things that you are interested in Web3?
Or maybe they don't want to do Web3. It's just Web2, and they're just here for.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't want to also. Is it for someone to get into Web3 if they don't really feel a fit into this?
Yeah. But yeah, going back to that question again, like going to the roots a bit, are you aiming for a more Web 2 centric resume or a Web 3 centric resume? Because those are different. Those are very, very huge differences right there, right? Inay.
Yes. Now, by look at this, how would you what would you? Okay, computer technology. So, what kind of job can he get in Web3 with this kind of skills that he has?
There are a lot. Technical support, right? Customer service, or as a start, a moderator. But
Yeah, sure.
I do suggest having Web 2 and Web 3 separate. But
Okay.
if you're aiming for, let's say, Web 3, should also highlight, hey, you're an aspiring moderator. I can do X amount of this. I can do engagements. I can do setups for Discord, Telegram, moderate the server, right? But
I
with
see this 2D animation,
yeah, that
2D
that's
animation. So, the graphic design.
NFT artist, right? NFT
Mm,
artist to the
vanishing. Because it's so important to also use. I mean, that's why we are here. We are using our Web 2 skills for Web 3. I mean, because if they want to stick to computer technician, saying something like moderator, they might not connect with moderating and management and all that stuff. You'll just connect with this, with technical stuff. So, can you build a bot? Have you tried building a bot, vanishing? Telegram bots, what's your experience with technical side of things that you can apply to Web 3?
right, yeah. Because when you send this out to, let's say, a potential founder who's looking for a moderator, they might be confused, like, hey, don't have any computer technician at the moment, but
Quality assurance.
yeah, that could be a thing. Quality assurance. That could be something that he can do, but like my question is, really depends on vanishing, on what are the specific path that he is choosing. We can help him out, guide him on that phase, and yeah.
Or them, are you sure that vanishing is a guy?
Yeah, for vanishing, we're helping him out here. We're guiding him with his specific resume, and
Yeah,
then also
I, I mean, he's a man, he's not a lady.
yeah, as I spoke to him back then on a call,
Oh,
so
okay, so
I
okay.
apologize if I assume gender. Yeah.
Just checking. Okay.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
okay.
you see, right here, he wants to stick to the technical side.
Okay, so if we
So,
wanna stick to the technical side, I think we're aiming towards a more Web 2 centric resume, right? So a formal resume would do it, because this has the bare bones of Web 3, and if you're building out a resume for, like, say, you're applying to computer what's this again, computer repair or companies, they want to see a formal resume, right? So I'll give you an example of a formal resume here. By the way, you can do this in Canva too, right? So you can do this as a start. Everybody can do this, right? So you can just hop onto Canva, search resume. It will give you a good base. So I'll share something out to you here, like that. Obviously, when you want to apply to Web 2 specific companies, they don't want to see your PFP. They prefer your image. Some of them don't really care if you have an image or not. But at the end of the day, it's all about you sharing all these information. So from the template that I sent out, what you can change there is the work experience. What you can do is your experiences in, let's say, freelancing. If you've done technical help with friends and family or any outside clients that you had, let's say a friend ask you to repair his or her computer, or someone from Facebook um, ask you to, hey, I'll pay you if you repair this issue on my computer. You could start doing that, right? Growing your
Yeah,
portfolio or clientele on being a computer
yeah,
technician. Yeah,
by
go
the
ahead.
way, that is a business idea. That's the business idea, Vanishing, since you're looking for a job. And we definitely read your concerns on general chats. We are all in this together.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's a business idea. To tell your friends and family that you can do this and that, and let them know, and I'm sure they'll help you out, give you something in return for fixing their, laptop, phone, things like that.
yeah. And then you can name your own
That's
business
that's a
too, right? Like Vanishing Computer
mm,
Repairs, right? Post that on Facebook, create some graphics around it. Wait for some people to, like give you like jobs or like help. So if someone reaches to you like, hey, wanna have my PC repaired, you go to their place or you pick up the PC, and then until such time that you get a lot of people on your clientele, and then you get an opportunity to hey, I could open a shop, right? That strengthens your communication skills, and like communicating to the client itself, um, improving your current skill stack, which is computer technician. You can expand to mobile technician as well, like iPhones, Androids, and everything. And also, you can also sell different stuff as well that is related to computers. So that could be a business slash improving your portfolio, and that could be like a very successful business in your local area too. So, and then after a couple of months or years of doing that, you can apply to a tech company over at, let's say, Manila or in your city, which pays a lot, and you have that business, you also have that work as well. So, hitting two birds in one stone with one passion.
drop your mic, man. That's it. Lovely.
Yeah,
Vanishing,
that's pretty much it.
vanishing, vanishing computer repairs. That's an interesting title.
Yeah,
Vanishing computer.
we banish your
Uh,
virus, right?
exactly.
That's so bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I like it anyway.
But yeah,
It's
those are
catchy.
just advices from us, and obviously it's up to you if you want to choose the path that you want to choose for your career. But if you need any help, we're always here in Brass Energy, whether it's on Web 2, Web 3, we're always here for the call, and we're always here in the community. So if you need help, let us know. If you need advice for business, we're also here as well. We have people here who have businesses. We have people here who have been in companies for years and years now, so can get their experiences, learn from them as well.
Right, so vanishing your templates, use a different template. We can say that. Don't put, if you want to uh, expand on your 2D animation, then you could use the same template. So I see you were typing, let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah, but before we proceed with the other one, Vanishing, do you have any question? Anything you'd like to raise before we move to Alpha X with his resume?
You will vanish your computer virus.
I am so sorry. We will not vanish your
Yes, you
computer.
see.
Yeah. See, but we
But
will
look at, you
vanish your
see, you
virus.
already built an experience.
So
It's
that's
built in
yeah,
experience right here.
that's an experience that you could put on your resume, right? You can say
Put it,
volunteer
not,
experience.
well, well. No, 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 no. Just put the its experience. All experience is valid. Just put there as
Mm.
experience. How many how many computers have you fixed? You know, what was the success rate? You know, feedback. What was the feedback? If you can link to those feedbacks, well,
There's no
screenshots in a
links.
different
Yeah,
type of
screenshots will do.
portfolio. Hmm? Yeah, vanish. You see, you have something. So I guess it's a. Sometimes we don't see our skills and what we do that we think is relevant. Hmm? We need someone else's to talk to other people, see the feedback.
Yeah, it's all about feedback. It's all about listening to feedback, right? And then you apply those feedback. But it's up to you if you want to apply it. But it's a really good thing to hear something new from people too. I mean, honestly, that volunteer work, that's already experience. You wouldn't really want to say that on an interview, like, hey, I volunteered X amount of work for free, right? You could say that I had X amount of clients with a success rate of, let's say, 95% in repairing their computers, which led me to have good or great feedback from it, right?
Yep. I honestly thought Vanishing didn't have any experience. That's good to know that you're doing something. Of course, you have a bachelor's in
Yeah,
computer.
happy to
Yeah.
see that he
So,
has a bachelor's in computer as well.
and that's good anyway. I mean, even if Web3 was not existing, we're still in that age of, do you have a degree? You got the job. You know, so important. How is it in Philippines? A degree is very important, huh?
Well, degrees are important here if they have like a specific like board exam, bar exam, lawyers, doctors, nurses and everything. Even nurses are unpaid here. Computers, because I took IT, right? It was I thought that it's like high demand or something, but it's not. A lot of people, if you don't know anything about computers but you took IT, you'd be struggling.
Mm.
So what I did before to to have extra money when I was in college, I was repairing iPhones 6s Plus, like the iPhones before the X, right? The ones with the button in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
because those are easy to repair. Like LED replacements are so easy to repair, and it would probably cost them around $20, $10 for the screen, $10 for my labor. So that's what I did. See, like gain experiences. Extra money as
Nice.
well. You could do that too, vanishing.
Yeah, you don't want to volunteer until your heart drops. I mean, ask for money, exchange
Yeah.
value. You give me value, get value back. I mean, volunteering maybe once. I've never done this before. Fine, I will volunteer. But if you're doing it again, ask for the damn money.
Mm,
Get paid, brother.
yeah, we have YouTube too. YouTube helped me a lot, like with the repairs and stuff. I mean, those YouTube tutorials, man, they're so useful.
Right.
But yeah, any questions before we move on to the other, or the last one, which is Alpha X?
I'm waiting for Vanishing to stop to send a message so that we go on. I like these templates. Yeah, Project Manager IT. It's very nice and compact.
Yeah, it's very techy too. It aligns with computers, you know. Because some colors do attach to certain industry. Like let's say green, it's all about agriculture, right? Yellow, it's all about money. Or red, it's all about, you know, helping people out. Red Cross.
Oh, okay.
Blue. Blue is somewhat of a tech, so yeah. So Vanishing volunteered to some people who wants to get technical certificate during school. So you could do that as well, could right? You put that in. Help mentored people on passing their technical
Mentorship.
certification. Yeah.
Oh wow, yes, definitely. Because what you have experience. You have already, you know,
You have plenty of
you
experience,
don't.
honestly. You have mentoring, you also have technical skills, right? Obviously, it's not on the highest level yet, but you'll get there once you get all clients or once you get most of the clients in your area. That's a good start.
So you want so vanishing. You want to name, like, put a number to the people you helped. How many did you help? How many did you mentor? How many, gadgets did you fix? Things like that.
Yeah. Are you an
You
expert
want
on
to put
Android?
numbers there.
Yeah. Success rate too,
Cool.
right? But yeah, I think we've gave all of our advices already. But if you want to talk to us more, we're always available at the builder chat or at the general chat to have a conversation there on how to grow your vanishing computer shop.
Vanishing. Yeah,
Computer repairs,
totally.
right? Yeah, moving on to Alpha X. We
Yeah,
have Alpha
please let
X
me.
here. I do apologize in advance if I butcher your name. Tundi Suleiman Shola. This is a good start. Um,
Yeah, sure. Atunde.
all right. Do you want to go first
So
or?
these,
Yeah.
well, I suppose I could. So these like 2 or 4 resumes or screenshots?
These are
I'm
two.
confused.
A very in-depth resume.
It- They look like 3 screenshots,
Oh yeah, right. It does. No, honestly, it looks four.
but putting 1, 2, 3. Okay, Atunde work on that, because a recruiter seeing all this will just get overwhelmed and look at the next one. So you want to put everything in one, in one screenshot, more or less, in one place. The skills might be too many, so how many skills should be average? Do you think,
It, re-
Mark?
it really depends on which position is he applying for, right?
Yeah, what position are you applying for, Tunde? I don't see a thingy, title, or am I not seeing a title?
Yeah, I don't see a title as well.
Title. Mm. So at Tunde, you need to put your title. These what's it called? Private information is not necessary. Your what's it called? Your location. You don't need to have that. Professional summary is too long. Uh, make it a bit shorter. Like two paragraphs is okay.
Like even one paragraph is okay.
Yeah,
Is the
I
optimal
mean two
one.
sentences or 3 sentences. That's what I meant. Sorry.
But yeah, one paragraph. on the professional summary.
How many sentences is in a paragraph, do you think?
4.
Okay, 4 sentences.
It's
There you
4.
have it.
Yeah. Even less than 4, like 3.
So maximum is?
Maximum is 5 sentences, and then after 5 sentences, you expand to another paragraph.
Yeah. There you have it, Saturday. And everyone else here who might be a bit, you know. Sometimes we forget these things.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're too
All right.
passionate about about our experiences, right? And we tend to write all these amazing things.
Yes, absolutely.
How about for accomplishments?
So it seems like okay, this is a lot he's put in. Hey, certifications. Where? How
In,
many certifications do you need to put in
in
in a year?
Ine is so overwhelmed.
Right. So you're right. Wait. Let me just focus on what you put. Accomplishments. I mean, put your accomplishments in experience. I'm sure that would make things. Unless these are.
I mean, the accomplishments are, I think, are the things that he did over at his experiences, right? So maybe repurpose
I
accomplishment and
don't.
put that on, um, you know,
Yeah.
on your experiences, right?
I mean, if it combines with your work history, put that in there so that it doesn't duplicate. Because this is a seems like a duplication. Wow. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot. So it seems like you're. Is he saying anything on the chat? I'm not checking.
Yeah, he is. He
But it seems
says
like
he loves learning. That's why he has a lot of things here.
what?
He loves learning. That's why he has a lot of things here. A
Are you
buffet.
going to say that in an interview? Tunde, yo, you can't learning what? That will be the question. What do you
Yeah.
love to learn?
He's ever expanding his knowledge here. That's why he has a lot of skills. He has a lot of experiences. So what he does in his free time
Focus.
is learning.
Mhm. Okay, you focus. I mean, what are you applying for exactly? That's the point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it seems you have tech skills and community management skills and creative skills and writing skills. This is a whole, yeah. In fact, these are uh, three resumes.
Three
So
resumes, yeah.
yeah, you don't have to put everything in one page. Just 3 pages. That would be good to go. Because we don't want to also limit what you can share with um, recruiters. We don't want to remove things, and then at least if you're applying for community management jobs, keep one resume for specific community management, and then one resume for specific um, technical skills. And then in an interview, then you can tell them what you can do now outside of probably your uh, title that you applied for. Just tell them like a kind of this is the extra thing that I can do. Make you sound a bit more employable, more or less, so you can get your higher pay more. Because community management these days, recruiters want technical skills a bit. It's not necessary; it shouldn't be there. But if you have that, you can negotiate a higher pay. That is the point. Right, so these are basically 3 resumes, and link everything to link your projects to the Twitter accounts, the website, link your certifications if you can, your languages. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah,
Sounds a
you
bit
can hear
quiet.
you. Because
Okay.
you're
The
on a roll.
languages, okay. Languages, Arabic, you don't need to put that in there. Just 2 or 3 excellent languages. Remove the Arabic since you're beginning. Elementary, India. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean India language? Is he writing anything responding to what I'm asking?
Like what do you mean with India elementary?
In India, like, okay, just remove both of those. If you want to show that you're good at something, really good. Elementary beginner is not good, so just remove that.
Oh yeah, he just knows a few basic stuff like greeting, responding. That's why he said
Is it
elementary.
good enough? Okay, is it good enough to have the least level job as a moderator? Can you manage a community with that kind of limited experience? If you can't, don't write it on a resume. If you can, well and do, well and good. I think that's just about it. Now your at the top here, so definitely put your title, your private information, your Twitter account. I don't think I can link you've linked it.
It's there, but
You
it's
can
not
link
hyperlinked. Yeah, it says
Yeah,
x.com. Yeah.
that's the point that I wanted to make. So hyperlink it. And yeah, I think that's it for me. I hope he's got everything I
Just want
said.
to add a few things
Oh
as
yes,
well. Yeah, go ahead.
mhm. Build up on your okay, expand on your experience. These one-line sentences are not, well, create series of unique digital art NFT. What do you mean created? First of all, the experience. I mean, you've finished your experience. Like you did it for 4 months, and you're and the bullets that say create series. So it's basically past and present that you know it, the it's not going together. Past experience, and then you put in a present bullet. Like you mean to say created series of unique digital art, launched past tense, since that's what you're putting on the dates here. So you want to work on your past tense and present tense, your tenses, right? Then put more. Let's see. Mhm. You had marketing material. I mean, where did you share this marketing material? Was it on which social media? Or, I mean, which platform? Work with teams. How many teams did you work with? Right? How many communities did you lead? Users. We strategized again tenses. You have it's a tense issue here. New users. How many users did you onboard? Right? Put in your metrics there. Marketing content. Yeah, and share where you reached the promotional material. Where did you put the advertisements on social media? Which social media, right? These details are important. Increased whitelisting sales participation. I mean, what was the success rate? I mean, how many sales? How many campaigns? Put your numbers in and you'll be good to go. That's it for me. Over to you, Mark.
Well, for me, obviously most everything you've already said that, but for here, yeah, I think your socials could be just added here. You don't need to add a number here. No one calls a local number in Web3, right? Address here.
Well,
You can just remove that and then just put your LinkedIn, Twitter, or Discord instead. Email address could be a good thing as well. Accomplishments, these are basically the things that you worked at over at your experiences. So I do suggest moving these to their respective companies over at the work history, right? Like Annie said, statistics, metrics, it's all about proving people like, hey, you can do X amount of work with X amount of result. So gotta let them know, hey, I did this X amount. I lead a team of X amount of members. I started the community with the growing X amount, right? So you gotta provide numbers here as well. For the skills, it's a bit disorganized. What you could do here on the left side, focus on the soft skills like project management, time management. You don't really need to add time management there, right? Project ideation and mapping, sure. Community strategies, or if you want to, just put all the soft skills on the left side, all the technical skills on the right side. Because when I'm looking at your skills right now, I see a mixture of, like there's a technical skill over the left side, and there's a soft skill on the right side, which kinda is decluttered. So you gotta have two different things here, soft skills and technical skills. And I'm going to here University of Lorraine, Lorraine. So when did you start? When did you graduated? Certifications as well. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure if you have to put affiliation because that just only one and that occupies a lot of space there. And lastly is your time zone, right? GMT plus what? Or GMT minus what is your time. So you gotta provide it there too. And add some colors to it too, like, design and colors, because this resume looks a bit too Web 2. So we're aiming for Web 3. You're a UI and UX designer. I think you could create something, right, for your resume here. You can even create a website for it too, since you have experience in creating a website. If you don't have much time for it, you can also create a portfolio over at Canva. It's very simple. All you have to do is just there. Someone actually had one before here, so you could start doing that. Put all your graphics there that you did. So since you've done digital marketing as well, I think what would be the best for this one is have it on a portfolio and have three separate resumes. I think that's it for me. Do you have any question, Alpha X, or any do you want to add onto it?
Not really. Well, hyperlink all your. They were the same way you hyperlink your LinkedIn, hyperlink your projects and your certifications if you can. Yeah, that was a good review, Mark. I mean, I did miss some things because it was a bit much.
Yeah.
Here.
I think this resume can be a portfolio itself on a website, right? Like Canva, or he has skills on developing a site, right? So he can create a website on his own, or he can create a website using Canva. Everybody can, by the way, if you guys are interested, especially you, Vanishing, since you have that Vanishing computer repair shop. So it's best to have people, hey, I have a website, you can check it out, see my services.
It's vanishing.
Yeah. Slogan, we will banish your virus, but but with the first look on Alpha's resume here is design, right? Since you said here, first thing I say, UI UX. So you gotta let them see, right? You gotta let them see your awesome designs. Like project that to your resume.
Yep.
Think he has something to say. Let's wait for him.
And a photo, maybe avatar
Yeah.
thing.
Well, he said here, he loves the review. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, he at the end he said summarily is what is with me is a portfolio rather than a resume. Yes, this is a structured portfolio, telling everyone, hey, here is the things that I did, everything on my life. So you could project that beautifully on a website.
And remember your tenses. I see a lot of errors there and contradictions. Work on them. If it's past tense, it's past tense in the whole experience. Don't give me a date where you ended and then the bullet is present. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So,
Yep. And adding on to that as well on the work experience, maybe you could be consistent with 3 bullets if you have a lot of experiences, right? 3 bullets. 2 are basically what are the things that you've done, right? Like your like 2 bullets that what are the things that you have done, and the last bullet is telling everyone like, hey, this is the X amount, like statistics basically or metrics. Like this is the X amount of things that I X amount of work with. So with those consistencies, you can have like a concise work experience, but at the same time sharing what you have done, what you've achieved on that company. Nice. So yeah, Alpha X, we look forward for your resume on next week, and we could highlight it here just like what we highlight with Blue, with her awesome resume. So if you could send us your updated resume over at the resume review channel, we'll be reviewing that again. You know, to have it on a perfect level, right? We'll keep on reviewing it until such time we get to that, up to that level, right? So yeah, do you have any questions or concerns? But everything that we say here are just a review and the feedback to you. That's really up at the end of the day. It's up to you if you want to update your resume. All right. So, Annie, do you have
yep,
anything
yep.
to add on to it? You can use the same template, however, add some colors to it as well, right? Try to look for different templates over at Canva. I think Canva is a solid base for you to, create a resume. And Canva is really like, it's used by a lot of people. I use it too all the time. And basically, I get anything from here. You can use it on any platforms as well, like mobile, tablets. Alright. So I think that's pretty much it. Where is my partner host here? She disappeared. She vanished. Oh my god, Annie, you vanished. but yeah, thank you guys so much. Annie, do you have anything to say before we go?
I vanished. Are you serious?
You
Look at you.
disappeared. But yeah,
So you
um,
and you the question used the same template. No? Did you answer it or
yeah, I answered it. Yeah, if you want to answer it, go ahead before we end the call.
you said you said he can use the same template or how? What did you
No, I
say?
said he can use the same template, however, he needs to add like a design to it. I highly suggested that, hey, can use Canva instead for a good base to start with.
Right. Sure. Add more color. Probably it would because using the same template you'll be tempted to make it look a bit dry, lack of a better nice word. Canva has so much color and almost something about Canva, right?
Yeah, it's free too.
Just gives it that. Okay, fine.
It's
But
free.
but yes, I suppose yeah. I mean, it's your resume at the end of the day, all of you, for sure.
Yep. At the end of the day, it's up to you guys, but we're happy to help you guys out. All right. So yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys, and see you guys on Friday. We will have a project management intro class. So see you guys. All right.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you
Thank you
guys for
for
listening.
listening to me rambling on.
Thank you, Ine, for helping me out. Ramble here over at the resume review. Yeah, I think it's time for us to vanish now and move on with our day.
Oh God, oh God. Okay.
Thank you guys so much. See
The
ya. Bye
vanishing,
bye.
the vanishing hosts. Thank